Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be making a fun little beach painting that I'd like to call Fanta-sea. Let's start by taking the canvas and painting almost half of it with cobalt blue. This will be the sky. Now you can paint the sea by using Viridian hue. Let's come back to the sea later. Let's make clouds using white. Make these fluffy clouds by smearing paint and blending them with the blue. You can make as many clouds as you want. I will not be making too many because I want it to be a clear, happy day. Now let's come back to the sea. We will use Viridian hue to make the waterline the horizon. Let's just make the waterline to give us a reference as to where to end the waves. Now for the beach sand, we will be using yellow ochre and just smear it on the canvas. Now comes the fun part, waves. For this we'll use titanium white and make small curvy wavy motions with a thin brush. I've made a wave here, but since it doesn't look good, I'll be removing it later. Let's make a small rock using brown and black, and for the highlight we'll be using a little bit of white. Now let's get back to the waves. We'll be doing the same thing as we did before, and let's blend the white with the Viridian. Now let's make tiny lines on the water using Viridian to provide more depth, and also with the white to make the water look like it's moving. Now let's make two more rocks down here using the same technique as before. Now let's add a little bit of white to show that the water hits the rock and splashes. You can keep adding more Viridian to create more depth. Now, as I said before, we'll be covering up this wave by making a rock. Same as before, black and brown for the rock, and for the highlight, a bit of white mixed with black and brown. Add some white to make the water look like it's splashing. Now let's make the waves splashing or hitting the seashore. Now to make the sand look like it is wet, we can use more of yellow ochre and a little bit of grey, that is blacksmith mixed with a little bit of white, and just put it on the canvas and blend it well with the yellow ochre. You can do that before making the waves. Now you can put the waves using white. Now since one part of the canvas looked empty, I thought we could use this space to make a big coconut tree. Let's put yellow ochre for the base and then use brown to make the bark. Now the tree needs shadows and highlights. For the shadows we'll be using brown and black, and for the highlight we'll be using white. Just apply it on the canvas using a thin brush, making tiny lines or boxes on the bark. Now we use white and just apply a little bit and blend it well with the ochre and brown. Now for the leaves, let's use sap green. Make a long curve, and for that curve we'll be making tiny curves all facing downwards due to gravity. You can make as many leaves as you want. And there you have it. You just created your next holiday destination. Be sure to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Hope you enjoyed watching.